journey of the 5th edition. Join our various gaming groups as we play the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons. And maybe just hang out and chat about gaming in general. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Kelly, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, assigned to Ragnarok Story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and RPGpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Describe how you murder him.
Like literally arrow right through the eyeball.
You go right through the eye socket?
Yep.
And he just kind of makes that gulp sound and falls dead next to the tree?
Yep.
Discharging an arrow straight up into the air that does something. Okay, anything for your move or bonus action?
What can I do with a bonus action out of curiosity?
So, as a goblin, you can disengage or hide as a bonus action.
Okay, then I'm hiding again.
Your other abilities you probably don't have yet for a ranger for bonus actions, but like some spells are bonus actions, which you may have.
Yeah, I don't have anything that's gonna be helpful,
pertinent to the situation. Okay,
yeah.
So you roll a 19 for stealth as you duck down and hug your wolf to say, I'm hiding. I
am a leaf in the forest. You cannot find me.
Okay, so it's time for our hobgoblin wizard to enjoy the chaos that you've unleashed. There's a puddle in front of you that was once a person. There's, a headless corpse bleeding out on the ground. There's a guy with a couple arrows through him. And your poor Bugbear is surrounded by an unarmed guy saying, "Child, get behind me!" protecting the child. And waving his hands menacing to the Bugbear like, "I'm going to pull your hair."
Yeah.
And then the guy that just swung an axe into the Bugbear's arm. Bugbear's looking pretty jacked up.
Yeah.
Some would almost say she's bloody if it was 4th edition. As our hobgoblin is marching up 10 feet away from his target, but close enough for a polearm.
Yes, it
okay.
is. As he swings and whispers.
And what does he whisper?
He's doing Boom and Blade again.
Okay, a 21 will hit.
Damn. And if he happens to survive.
As you stab him for 11 points of damage, and pretty much it's a rinse repeat of before. If you stick your halberd right through his chest, you pull out, and as his body falls back, it explodes like a hand grenade thanks to Booming Blade, spraying the Bugbear with blood and gore. She likes it. She likes it.
Yep.
That's not nice. It's definitely not nice.
Kind of liking this hobgoblin.
Okay, so you basically commit horrible kill-you-cide.
They're evil monsters.
That's going to be the word for it, kill-you-cide.
Evil monsters.
What is Tarkin doing, if anything, other than showing you the instant replay a half second after it happens? Hey boss, it looks so cool from this angle.
Probably just perceive again, since there's such commotion. If there was still more of them, I was gonna have them do something else, but I will do a perception to make sure nothing's coming.
You could totally have him go land on the wagon.
I thought about that. Yeah, we could fly there and then he'll look around. So that's his perception.
Park himself next to the half-sleep donkey.
Oh,
yeah.
It's still asleep?
You realize that the wagon's, about a quarter full of wood. It's already been chopped. There's a bag lunch waiting for these guys when they finish. Nice little pair of water skins hanging out in the driver's seat.
Lunch for us. All right.
Lovely.
Okay, so Exna. The guy is protecting you with his body. He only has a dagger on his belt, which it looks like he's about to pull any second now, but he's now trying to pull you if he can behind him, because now that the hobgoblin came up and murdered his friend, he senses that, child, the end may be soon. Do not let them take you alive.
For you.
So I run past him, yell booyah, and do cure wounds on my bugbear friend.
See, I would have stabbed him.
I was thinking about it, but that
so
sounds
go
funny.
ahead and make your move where you want, and say booyah, and cast cure wounds spell, and burn a spell
I'm
slot.
trying to remember how to do that. Hold on. In the spells, right?
Well,
No.
In the spells, click one spell slot lower, so you're
Right.
probably down to one. But
Yep.
in the weapons section, there should be Cure Wounds spell. Click that word, and it'll roll the dice for you automatically.
On the core sheet.
On the core
I
page.
was wondering about that. Yeah, I see. And I click the words, not the
Yep, click the words.
dice part?
Yep.
Okay.
So you come up, and you're just like, what does your goblin Cure Wounds look like, by the way?
My goblin, I don't even know what.
Basically, I'm asking what the particle effect would be. Is it glowing white light? Is it some kind of sickly green energy that you pump into there? How does your holy power look? If you're a paladin in EQ, it'd be bright golden light, but you're a goblin of a trickster god. Does it
I
look
want
like
it to be kind of sickly yellow.
a sickly yellow miasma gas type of energy?
Yeah.
Okay, so you come up and you slap the bugbear for 5 healing points.
Awesome.
What the hell?
As the guy's looking at the child going, but child? And he realizes all of a sudden that you're with the goblins. And he's surrounded by monsters. And all of his friends are dead. And worse, it's Ragna's turn. As he just looks, thinking maybe I should have pulled my...
flanked now?
He is not flanked. You'd have to have someone here or here for flanking.
Okay.
Basically, what they did to you was flanking, even though he used his attack to do an aid, which also will provide flanking.
Didn't do it. That's
What
fine.
What is Ragna going to do? She's planning something horrible, I can sense.
Why is Exna not her name not showing up on the turn order?
Because I'm on the bottom now.
She's
No,
the number
your
2.
name should still be there.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
there.
Yeah, it's just
You just gotta
If you
scroll
scroll
down.
it a little, I'm at the very bottom.
You may
I
need to
don't-
stretch
Just the
your turn
portrait.
order box into a longer box.
No, there's no name for the. It's just,
No,
I
there's
just
not a
see
name for hers. I see names for everyone else, but not her.
I
Weird.
see her
Actually,
name.
I don't see her name under token at all. So
Oh, mine's under my token.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
see it at all.
Weird.
How about
don't
now?
see it.
Now I
Alright,
do.
now I
Now
see
I
it.
do.
there we go.
There we go.
So if it's a strength check, is that the same thing as an attack?
No. Strength check is
Damn.
like any athletics.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, checks and attacks are different now. But it does give you +2 damage.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's kind of pointless because it's the last person, but I'm a rage because they hurt me and it pisses me off.
Okay, all of a sudden the bugbear's veins start bulging. She banes out. And
Oh,
a 22 will hit. So ignore that 9 because it's rolling your natural 20.
Oh,
So-
okay.
So 5 points +2 for your rage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 7 points of damage as you rage and kind of like slash, and he is just barely alive as his chest just explodes with gout of blood, and there's just the smallest bit of life still left in him. By 1 point. No wonder why she's raging. And he's going to pull out his dagger and realize just how screwed he is.
Wait.
And
Never mind.
What? Okay.
Nothing. Go ahead.
okay. And he's going to stab at you with his dagger. Will a 7 hit as he kind of weakly wiggles his dagger in front of him?
No.
So, Nyx, from your hiding spot, what are you going to do?
Yes.
You're going to run away and loot the bodies?
No.
It's a good thing you had stealth, because a 9 would not hit, but a 15
I know
will
that.
hit. As you pop up and shoot an arrow into the guy's back, and it just kind of like shoots out the guy's mouth, because it goes in the back of his head and out the mouth. And poor Ragna realizes that you just stole her kill. As he
Dude,
just,
I'm playing Jack in the Box. I just
his
like,
eyes kind of roll up and he
shoot.
falls to his knees and just falls over dead.
See, them little goblins, man. They steal kills, and all kinds of stuff.
That's okay. I can still kick him in the face when he's dead.
Well done, ladies. Lunch is served at the wagon.
Love it. Yay.
As of course, you realize that there's 6 axes if anyone wants them,
I want all the arrows.
but these are longbow arrows, which are too big to use in your short bow. But there are 3
I'm going to
longbows.
cut them up and try and use them because I don't know any better. I'm gonna still try because I don't know any better.
I'm going to walk over and hand the longbow to her and say, try this.
The bow is bigger than she is.
Well, then I'll take it.
Good. It's not a terrible thing. It's a Yumi.
But small races can't use longbows
That makes sense.
because the bow is as big as they are.
Unless they have monkey arms like me. I really should say ape arms, but
Okay, so I take it you're looting their pockets.
Yes.
Well, of course.
What kind of goblins would we be if we didn't loot?
Loot, loot,
Gotta-
loot, 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 loot.
Gotta help the clan.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
boy, the
typing
shiny
up your
stones that
loot.
go clack,
Loot!
clack, 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 clack,
Hey.
clack.
We just modify the bow like that.
Oh, wow.
That's Japanese Yumi.
Yep.
Okay, so you get 3 longbows, 20 arrows, 3 axes, which came up taxes. I love autocorrect.
Yeah.
1 gold coin and 4 silver pieces between them, because I rolled really low and I like that. You found in one of their pockets a 4-leaf clover pressed inside a book discussing manners and etiquette. Don't even ask. And
I want the 4-leaf clover.
a mosaic tile with multicolored glazed surface. Must be
I
like.
like the book.
And of course, a small wagon and a mule.
Yay! I have to tell Borf not to eat the mule.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As he's chewing on human corpse.
That's,
know.
that's fine. He needs
That's
to
fine.
eat.
He can eat
Yeah.
those.
So I will share the lunch bag with everybody, and
Yay.
the wines and the water skins.
Okay, so yep, there's
Well
2
done.
very large water skins, half full of water each, and plenty of like some kind of biscuit with some kind of meat inside. You don't know what exactly humans call this, but it's meat with biscuit. And as you notice, the rest of the group is looting the bodies, because that's what they do. And and about 2 cords of wood. Because you totally need pre-cut wood, right?
Sure. We're traders.
Should we
We're
burn
selling-
the bodies so there's no trace?
Or let Wolfie eat his fill and then burn them.
Well, yeah. Let Wolfie chew on a little bit from each, so then it looks like an animal attack.
Go, Borf, go!
Ooh.
Looks like
But-
an animal attack with a cleanly severed head.
Right.
Well,
We
No,
can
I'll
burn
just
that body.
look.
Just
No,
tell
I'll
him.
have him chew on the neck stump
yeah.
and have him chew on the head.
Do you know how long that would take?
No, I'm not having him eat the neck stump, but I can have him just kind of, just
roast it
out.
just gnaw on it for a little bit.
So
to
somebody
rag it
will
up a
say
little
it
bit.
looks like someone murdered them all and then wild animals came along and ate the bodies.
Oh,
I think we should burn them.
then let's burn them.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys kind of make like a haphazard pile with the bodies and throw some wood on
Yeah.
it?
How long
Where
would
would
it
they
take for me to
conveniently-
dig a hole?
It depends on how deep a hole you want. I mean, we're talking young guns
Right.
burial or you're going to actually dig a hole. Do you have a shovel? Because they don't.
I
Borf
don't.
can help.
I mean,
Do
one
they
of
have
you
a
may have
shovel?
a shovel.
Do they have a shovel?
They do not have a shovel. They are woodsmen. They came for wood, not for burying things.
Well,
can-
I live in the forest, so I know that fire is bad. So I don't want the forest to catch on fire because then
Either
it'll
do
catch
I, now that I think about it.
Aww.
So like
The
I
bugbear
don't
just
want the forest
nature shamed our
spirits to come
scout.
after me.
Just throw,
I like
just throw
that.
them in thick bushes somewhere, in the thick thickets somewhere.
Okay. Yes,
As-
sir.
Right.
As your hobgoblin overseer's just like eating food and saying, just throw them in the bushes.
But is there any kind of like soft soil around?
Yeah,
Soft
it's-
Pile of
dish?
leaves.
yeah, this is forest. It's not Arizona.
Okay. I don't know. Because basically, I just kind of want to make have Borf kind of dig up a shallow grave-ish just to kind of help us hide it.
Okay, so 6
Near some
bodies
bushes.
takes a pretty big hole, by the way.
Yeah, bunch of bodies, 6 bodies. That'd be pretty big.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
So-
not all of them in the same place.
Go lay
Like,
down.
you see you know how we have these like bushes here?
Mhm.
So maybe just kind of.
So go ahead and give me a survival check to see how well you... Now, are you taking time to do this or are you doing it in a hurry?
Are we on a timetable here?
That's
Not
up to you
really.
guys. I mean, are you guys willing to spend the time,
The leader
basically a
said not
short...
really.
Are you willing to spend a short rest, basically worth the
Yeah,
time to
because
do
I would
this?
like to get my spell back.
Well, if you're doing that, a short rest isn't. You're not going to get your spell back.
Yeah, because you're basically busy supervising and making your dog do digging. Which
Okay.
means you have to go out there and physically start digging to get the dog to do it, because he's not that smart. He's only Intel 3.
Yeah, that's true. No,
Well,
but
I
yeah,
wouldn't-
let's. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I wouldn't mind taking a rest to get my hit points back.
Yeah, let's do that at the very least.
Okay,
I
so you
can
guys
live with that.
basically taking kind of a short rest, having lunch. Our ranger is out there having the dog make concealment. Since you're taking a short rest, give me a survival check in camouflaging the bodies.
Okay, give me a second. Of
there.
course, my character sheet disappeared.
Anaia,
Yeah.
you should have one more spell left. Yeah.
I was just thinking about healing you.
Sweet.
Well, you could totally just spend a hit dice in a short rest.
Yeah.
So how do I do that?
So your character sheet, you should have 2 hit dice right now at second
Crap.
level.
Yeah.
If you want to, on a short or long rest, your characters can spend hit dice to recover naturally. So you
Okay.
basically just click the 2 to a 1 and roll that size dice, which I think for you is a D12, right? Yep, exactly
Nice.
like you did. You
that
roll the
brings me
hit
back to
dice,
full.
and you just
Woohoo!
healed up 11 points after an hour's worth of eating food and recovering. You're basically just like, I'm fine. She snaps and pulls the arrow out.
It's
So
all good.
can I argue having advantage because I'm taking my time?
No, the hour is like the minimum amount of time it would take to do this. This is
What if
labor
one-
intensive, hiding 6 bodies.
What if
No,
somebody was
I'm
helping her aside from the wolf?
So if someone wants to not get their short rest and aid, it'll give you advantage. But since like our barbarian
I
got
will
her,
help.
okay, so our cleric is going to help instead of take rest.
Yeah, because I'm fully fine.
Okay,
Besides,
so
like, spells.
she's going to give you advantage on your stealth roll as she is following suit and doing what you say for hiding the bodies. It's almost like she's tricksy and knows how to bury bodies. So give me a survival with advantage for your camouflaging these bodies that never turn up. Okay, 17. So you're pretty sure when the two of you dust off your hands and you look at the combination of bushes that you piled up and burial that you did, and you're just like, it's going to be really difficult for anyone to find these 6 bodies. Basically, 17 is the difficulty for finding these bodies. Which you feel very comfortable that 17 is a very high number. It will be very difficult for them to find these bodies.
okay.
So during that time frame, I take 10 minutes, and I will peruse the stack of items that were recovered.
Nothing seems to be magic.
No, not even the glazed surface tile. Okay.
Nope, it just seems to be some mosaic tile that's got a picture. It seems like this almost looks like a holy symbol, so maybe it's like the equivalent that somebody peeled this off a church at one point,
Okay.
and they carry it as their holy symbol.
Okay. It just seemed odd, so.
And
He was
you could
inquisitive.
totally just throw it on the ground and shatter it if you don't want to carry this, because it's like, it's like a kitchen tile. It's a solid 6-inch by 6-inch tile.
Yeah. I did. That's why it seemed weird to be carrying, so. All right, now we'll load everything up in the wagon.
It's almost like maybe one of these guys was pretty religious.
And we'll rearrange stuff to where the items are tucked under some of the wood.
Okay, so
Is
you're
there anything in
camouflaging.
the wagon? I think you said something about it, but I don't remember.
Yeah, there's 2 large flasks full of water. They're about half full, at this point. But basically it's enough water to cover you guys for a day or two. And a large sack lunch. Basically had enough food for 6 people to have lunch.
Okay. All right.
And basically it was they're pasties. Meat inside.
Yeah. Okay, see, I do remember that. I just didn't connect the two.
So
Yummy
super
pastries.
delicacy,
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, Goblin always don't get pastries very often.
Look, we did a good job, guys. Even got treats.
And
Yes,
for you hiding the stuff, give me a stealth or deception. And you can basically pick whoever does it in the group.
Oh, yeah, no, I'll definitely rely on my experts.
Your little
for
sneak thieves.
assistance.
Okay.
What is your stealth, Anaia?
Not. It's under my dex, so.
Well, she wants to know what your number is.
For stealth, it says
Your
1.
bonus. Okay.
Mine
that
is
what-
3.
that what- okay. Well, that sucked.
Okay.
I have a +4, so.
So the bugbear kind of like shoves it and puts some wood and smiles at you, and you kind of like see a piece of it sticking out, and you're just like, that's good. Good job. Good job.
It's mostly hidden. That's the important thing.
I didn't do any better.
As all of a sudden, apparently the ranger comes
I
up,
make it
pulls the
worse.
stuff out, and kind of like tosses it and throws a stick on top, and the stick just rolls off. You know when you're trying to hide something,
Yep.
and
I'm
the
doing it
wood,
for fun.
the wood just does not cooperate.
Yep.
And
You know why I did that? Do you know why I did that?
why is that?
Because where is it?
Because you're trying to earn inspiration.
No, yes.
And
Where is it?
Anaia, for the moment, 2 checks is all I'm going to let happen at the moment until you guys take
Damn
off.
it, it
Somebody
was
can
for
totally,
fun anyway.
before you get to something, try to hide it again. But for the moment, you guys spend a long time, resting, burying bodies, and then the ranger saying, I'm good at hiding things. I hid bodies. Watch me hide this. And she throws a log and 3 logs fall off of it.
Can I get inspiration since I've been
I will give you inspiration for that.
Yay!
Inspiration for making things worse. That's totally what it's there for. Okay, so you guys kind of like, you see by the way, there are tracks of where this wagon came from. It heads off to the east.
I don't know if we should go where it came from, though.
Well, no.
I'm just throwing it out there that you can clearly see the tracks it came from.
Yeah, no. We want to take the route we need to go on,
Okay.
which hopefully goes away from that.
Okay, so your route's taking you northish. So
Okay.
first, I'm going to want our ranger to give me a survival check for pointing the direction you need to go.
Okay.
And then
Let's
I'm
see how
going to
this
need
goes.
a land vehicle check from our Bugbear.
How
Oh,
do I do
Jesus.
Oh yeah, you have to
on
drive
your-
Do I just click it?
On your character sheet, you'll click it, and it's going to pop up another box saying what stat that you're using. And you tell me what stat that you're using and how that looks. Describe. Like if you're using strength to wrestle the mule to do what you say.
Or animal handling, or...
I don't have animal handling. That
Well, you
shit's...
do,
I
but
mean,
you may
yeah,
not have
but
a bonus.
like, yeah, no.
As the
I'm gonna
ranger's
use-
like, we're going this way. And you're
The
totally...
mules are stubborn, and I'm gonna make it go the way I want it to go.
And how are you going to do that?
By pulling on
Intimidating
the
them.
reins. No, by pulling on the reins and forcing it to go the way I want it to go.
Pure tenacious strength.
Yes.
I like it. As every time the mule tries to go the other way, you just like snap back on those reins in the almost way where PETA would be showing up. Because you're just like, no mule, no.
That's right.
I like your lashing ways. It's nice.
Right? So real quick on that tile, do I recognize the religion associated with that by chance?
Give me a religion roll. Straight rolls, no advantage or disadvantage.
Oh, look at that
Yeah.
little mule in the cart. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so with that religion roll of 10, it definitely reminds you of one of the human gods. You're not quite placing it, but it's definitely human religious iconography.
Okay.
Probably one of the light gods or sun gods, or, life, livey life type of gods.
Aw, no fun.
Yeah, no biggie. It's tucked under the shit, so.
I mean, you totally know you could sell it. I mean, at the very least.
Sure.
So, because we're on a cart, I have no idea where we're going. I'm not used to looking at things from atop a cart.
Once you get in the cart, your ranger's like totally obscured with the whole horse wheels driving. This
We're
is
up
nice.
too high. We're up too
So,
high. It's too
speaking
high.
of which, where is Borf? Is he
He's
running?
behind.
Is he?
He's
He's
behind.
running behind.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, can't he fit into the cart?
Can he?
you can get him in the back of the cart.
Okay, let's get him in the back of the cart.
Save
He's
his
probably
energy,
like-
man.
The question is
Yeah.
totally up to you of what are you having the
Can we
dog
drop
do?
the
It's
cart?
your dog.
Okay, 'cause he'll like have his head out the side of the cart, like a dog with his head out the window of a car.
Can we drop the cart? It's above us.
Oh, we can. Hold on, I'm just doing something real quick.
Oh, sorry.
See, I wanted to make sure that the cart was, something you guys can move. So you guys are driving the cart. First day is fine. Second day you're driving the cart, you found thankfully some animal trails that are passable in the wagon. Because if you were to go like cross country, it would be totally unbearable, So as you guys are all in the cart, as I see you guys are getting in the cart, and that horrible 7 that you rolled comes into play. As, totally you're just got this whole, we're in the cart, things are good, we got this.
Don't keep us in suspense, Jim.
I'm totally keeping you in suspense. As you guys are in the cart, and we've got the Bugbear driving because she's good at driving, that's her thing. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, comes flying a javelin.
Oh shit.
Damn, that sucks. Let me check something really quick.
Oh God.
We're moving, so he should have, whoever it is should have a disadvantage.
Nice try.
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
It makes total sense.
Yes.
Woohoo!
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay,
Oh, no.
so now that your mule has hit points, we can see what happens to him.
Oh
Oh.
As all of a sudden, out of nowhere comes a javelin. That hits really well.
Fuck.
As why is it blank? I see no damage come up.
Oh, good. I like that. That's fine.
Yep. It
He survived, Jim.
thought it was
You
damaged.
survived.
Just thought it damaged. It was an illusion.
Is this just hours that have gone by?
No, it's like
Days.
a day and a half.
Okay, so everybody's back on up on hit points and spells and all that stuff.
Yep. And your mule has taken 6 points of damage out of his 11. I made it so you guys can see mule, by the way.
How,
Is that what this is over here?
how rude.
Yeah,
Because that looks like a horse head.
that's the mule's token.
Okay.
Basically, I've got mule there so I can keep track of his hit points.
Okay.
How rude. Who shoots the animal?
And you clearly see that the source of the javelin is also in the horse goes "Arr!" as the javelin stabs into your horse, and y'all are like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Because you were having coast was clear, and the ranger was saying everything was safe. All is good. As clearly there's a orc that just chucked the javelin at your horse.
Oh, those fucking orcs.
And he's got
Dirty
like
orcs.
2 more javelins in his hand, and he's just ready to like,
Oh, that guy. Okay.
this guy. Yep, this guy.
Damn Geiski.
Where? I didn't see it.
He's just ahead of you.
Oh.
Oh, the token. Okay.
Oh, sorry. My map is too big.
Basically, he's
Okay.
hiding behind this bush as you guys were following this game trail, and he waited for you to get within the sweet spot and just jam that javelin into your horse's side.
Aww.
Thankfully, your horse is doing okay-ish. I mean, he's not bloodied yet. He's 1 point away from that.
Is it a horse or a mule?
It's a mule.
Okay.
All right. Can I roll land vehicles to stop us?
Pretty much you can stop and start. Land vehicles would be like for, piloting and, like say the horse is not happy. You can just say, I
Okay.
stopped the wagon.
Okay.
And stopping the wagon's a good idea, but first let's roll initiative. Remember to click your token.
Okay. Initiative.
It sucks when the bad guys use an ambush against you.
Right?
Ooh, apparently Orxises are interested in, killing human wagon people.
Can I roll initiative for Bork?
No,
Should I?
because for Bork, you have to issue commands to him.
Okay. All right. Never mind then.
Okay, that looks like everybody. Wow. Apparently our barbarian is more interested in action than the orcs are.
I like no action. I'm at bottom again.
Hey, having
Wow.
a cleric at the bottom is good for keeping everyone alive.
Yeah.
Yes.
So y'all are in the wagon. The wolf is relaxing and chilling, and you guys just kind of we're driving the wagon, and javelin. Mule is very unhappy and just vocalizing this distress. So Ragna, what are you gonna do? Apparently, you're immediately going to rage. You may be muted as well.
No, I'm not muted. I wasn't saying anything.
Oh, okay. So immediately our driver of the wagon rages.
Roar.
Okay, so
Can I jump out of the wagon?
so
Or
it,
should I just stand there and toss a
Wait.
javelin at him?
As
Can I
long as you're
stand-
attacking. Otherwise, you lose rage.
Yeah, you can fall out of rage if you don't take an attack. But there is a question here. You're up in a wagon. You can totally just jump out, or you can use half your movement to get out, or you can use an action to get out. If you just jump out, you may take some damage.
Okay, so if I move here, can you see that?
Yep.
And then I can attack him from there with the javelin?
You can attack him from where you're sitting.
But rage actually only maintains with melee attacks.
Yeah.
No, it does?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yep. When you make a melee weapon attack using strength, you gain bonus damage rolls. So,
look at the second to last paragraph.
Yeah, barbarians, that's all about, their raging is about, swinging and
okay,
recklessly.
well, I didn't realize that. I thought I could still make a distance attack, so can I pretend that I didn't do that?
Okay, so you didn't rage yet, and you're just grabbing one of those javelins that you conveniently buried into the footboard of the cart, so they're sitting there ready to use like a shotgun.
Yeah, hang on a second. Okay, I am going to use half my movement to move here.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I got to do the doohickey.
Did you set the brake?
Where we're going, we don't need brakes.
Okay, I'm going to just poke my little token up a little bit because the tree is in the way. And then I will endeavor to hit him with a javelin. And it looks like I probably do.
24 will hit. Yeah, like a whole bunch.
And I do shitty damage.
4 points of damage as the javelin goes flying through the bush and kind of like nicks his cheek. As he's just like, haha, you too have mastered the art of the javelin. Well played, javelin Bugbear. Okay, so all of a sudden, from out of nowhere,
in quotations,
Wow, that's a lot of pointing.
Wow. Out of nowhere, as I have to switch maps that I'm on. Orcs come rushing out of the bushes. And you see our Bugbear get excited. As these 3 orcs come rushing out of the bushes.
Oh, God.
And Cheeky McChickinson here with his javelin. He's going to ready another javelin. And he's going to shoot the Hobgolin in the passenger seat there.
What? I don't think so.
He doesn't want you driving off with the wagon. Okay, so this guy is going to swing on our Bugbear.
fuck me.
Oof.
They're all illusions, man. No damage.
Let me check something real quick. Why is that not working? I don't like when it's not working and it's broken.
Oh, shit. So wait, we've had a day and a half?
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
So I need to reroll my
What about my danger sense?
Oh.
Would I have noticed that this was a bad thing before it happened?
What does your danger sense do?
It says you have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that you can see, such as traps and spells. So probably not. But, these are traps. They're just people traps.
I like that.
I like where you're trying with that.
It's fine.
Okay, so let's see if that works.
So that's my new day portent, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I forgot. It's like, oh shit, days pass.
So the first one is swinging their great axe with a 7 and miss. I have no idea whether the character sheet is not working on their weapons, so I'll just roll them manually.
I'm sorry, I missed it. Is it a new day? Like we had rest and everything?
Yes, it's
Yes.
been a day and a
So
half.
I have.
your spell
Okay.
slots are back. Yes.
Yep.
Awesome.
So like I said, it was a
Change
day
that.
and a half that you've been cart riding, through the woods. And
Oh,
the
spell
second one
slots
is going to
back.
swing his great axe. Will a 14 hit you?
That is my exact doohickey.
Alrighty.
Unless I had my shield on me.
But you don't. The question really is, do you have your sword on you since you jumped out of the wagon?
Well, it's probably on my back.
Okay. So that's going to hit you for 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And then the third one is going to swing on you. Will a 19 hit?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's apparently gang up on the Barbarian day. And that will be 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
As they are ganging up on you.
Oh,
And
no.
this guy is going to throw his javelin at the Hobgoblin. Will a dirty 24 hit?
I think so.
For 5 points of damage.
5 points plus 3. What the?
As you get nailed in the thigh with the javelin. As your Hobgoblin leader is looking around like, take care of this, people. And they just kind of like scream out of, don't kill them, we want them for slaves. And then one of these guys just sneers and says, I want to kill the big one first, though. So, Nix, what are you going to do?
Sheesh. Crap. All right.
And yes, in the back of the wagon, you can totally hide.
Well, yeah, but I also want to help my party here. I'm gonna stick to what worked for me last time, even if it might not work for me again, because they're orcs. And I am assuming that they're gonna be much more hardy than
They
humans.
seem big and burly and muscular compared to those little farmers that you were killing earlier.
Yeah, I know. And an arrow probably is not gonna do shit, but
Never think that.
If it hits an eye.
I mean, and don't forget, you have magic spells, right?
yeah, I have. Okay, so I have. Let me look at what these do. Okay, what does poison spray do? I have some
I was
cantrips
going to
here.
say, you've used that spell a lot. That's that 10-foot poison spell attack that your pirate captain uses?
Yeah, well, she's got poison spray, yeah. But I have to be kind of within 10 feet.
10 feet,
No,
yep.
that's not happening. No. Okay, that's
Come
okay.
on.
That one might. Okay, how far am I from these guys? Okay. Okay, I can maybe do that. Give me a second. Okay, infestation.
Ew.
Okay, I'm gonna do infestation.
And what does that do?
I just posted it. I'm gonna cause a cloud of, parasites on a creature within range. They have to succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or it takes 1d6 poison damage and moves 5 feet in a random dimension if it can move, and its speed is at least, that.
Okay, so which one are you giving fleas?
The one closest to me,
So
which is
this guy?
yeah.
Okay, so you're wanting a Constitution saving throw from this guy.
Yeah.
He will give you a dirty 21.
Damn it.
When you fire your fleas at him, his fleas fight your fleas back.
And then I'm going to, of course, hide. Because, that's part of my thing.
Okay, you pop up, do the flea thing, which is like a flick of your chin, and you send a cloud of fleas that he kind of brushes off, and then you duck down and hide. Give me a stealth roll.
That's what I'm
doing
now.
How hidey you are. You are invisible to the galaxy. As you're sitting on top of the woodpile and your butt sticking up in the air. Okay, what is Tarkin doing?
All right, Tarkin is going to take a flight and fly to here. And he will perceive.
And with his 17 perception, he does notice there's a bound and tied humanoid over here with a sack on their head.
Huh.
Almost like they have a prisoner already, but,
They're greedy.
Okay. And
no others? No?
Nope, no others. So what is our wizard going to do now that his bird has telegraphed that information to him, saying, "Oh God, no other terrorists." These woods have orcses. They are infested. Burn them.
Yep. So we're gonna do right about here. We're gonna do Schlip for.
As the group is seeing a pattern here.
Oh Jesus.
Okay, so basically aiming for these two guys.
Yep.
And believe it or not, when you cast that spell, thereby showing that you are a wizard, both of them fall to their knees and drop their axes at our Bugbear's feet and just start making this horrible pig snore sound that's just absolutely horrible. Here, we're going to use little clocks. They're in sleepy time.
Okay.
Nice.
So 2 of the 4 orcs have fallen down asleep. Okay, you good with staying in the wagon?
No, actually, I'm going to come across the bench down to here, to the side of the wagon.
And just kind of slide off?
Yep.
Because nobody wants to take fall damage.
No.
It's not as bad as Star Wars, but nobody wants to take fall damage.
Correct.
Okay, so Exna, what are you going to do?
I want to use my Shield of Faith on Ragna.
And what does that do?
I just click on it and it'll show up in the chat, right?
Huh?
Yeah. Should.
And I'm going to ask you what your Shield of Faith looks like.
Hearts.
What?
I'm just kidding. Nothing. I was just being
Hearts.
silly.
Hearts. It's okay.
That's not what I said.
She said
heart.
sparks.
Sparks. Okay. I want it to be a kind of like a dingy orange with some weird bubbles.
Okay. So your god defines the shimmering field as like some orange bubbly kind of cloud.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you hear that, Ragna? You have +2 AC for the duration. It's a bonus action, so it's only your bonus. So you still have a regular action.
Yeah, and then I want to use my crossbow to take out this guy. Because I don't think... Oh, I'm not... Select. Sorry. This guy.
Okay, the closest one.
Yeah.
Since he repelled your friend's fleas, you're going to put a crossbow arrow into him.
Uh-huh.
I like this.
Okay, I'm just getting back to it. Okay, and then I just click on crossbow. Here we go!
Okay, so you get ready to whip out and shoot your crossbow off, and all of a sudden your crossbow makes this horrible noise and just kind of falls apart on you.
Oh, sad times.
As your natural one, the shooting mechanism just kind of goes out.
Okay. Well, that's what I get.
I figured that was better than shooting Ragna in the back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Maybe the god of tricks wants you to use magic and not crossbows, and that's why he tricked
Apparently.
you by breaking your crossbow. So
Oh,
note
can't I
that your
use some of the
crossbow
spells?
is busted.
Okay. So cool. But for next time, am I able to use 2 spells if one's a bonus action and the one's a normal action?
Cantrip
Or
and a
Technically, you
bonus.
can't.
can't? Okay,
Yeah.
just
You can
wondering.
do a bonus and a cantrip, I think.
Yeah, it's a
Ah.
bonus and a cantrip spell, but you can't use a level 1 spell and a bonus action spell. It's a silly rule, but they do that so you're just not dumping tons of heals on somebody.
That makes sense.
Okay, so you're good with where you're staying back there in the wagon?
Yes.
Okay, so Ragna, top of the order. You got 2 sleeping orcs in front of you. You've got an orc that almost got shot with a crossbow and almost got fleas, but he seems very resilient to this.
Okay, so if my sword is on my back, do I have to use an action to pull it out, or is that
That can be done
can I
as
just
part
do
of
it?
a movement. So
Okay.
if you're just standing still, you can totally say, I pulled my sword out.
Okay,
But now
I'm just
you can
standing
rage.
still. I'm pulling my sword out. I am.
Do you
Now
want to?
I am raging.
Oh, now you're raging in a target-rich environment. Okay, so immediately you got attacked by all these orcs, and you're just like, bring it on!
Fuck.
Okay, and you swing your axe on which one?
The awake one.
The awake one. Okay, so you swing your axe, and your sword, and he brings his axe and kind of catches your sword in the crook of his axe to protect him, as you're just like having this moment where you're straining to hit him, and he's straining to fight off your sword. And really heroic, badass moment, but it does not hit him.
Okay.
He's the wily
Okay.
one.
Anything for your bonus action if you have one?
I
no,
used
you
rage
raged.
for my bonus action.
Okay, so now it is the orc's turn. As he spits in your face words that have lots of phlegm, that he will break you himself. He will keep you as his own personal slave.
Suck it.
And he looks at you and smiles in this ugly, tusky orc way and says, exactly.
Ew.
Like, I'll
As
bite
he
it off.
swings his axe in a way that will not be lethal, but he gets an 18. Will that hit you with your enhanced AC?
Wait,
Yes.
that's even with my
Yes.
AC? Aw,
Only
sad.
a 16.
Damn.
So that's going to be 12 points before
No.
half.
I'm dead.
No, you're half. Remember?
You raged.
So it's
Oh,
half
okay.
damage. So instead of 12 slashing, it's actually 6 slashing. As he looks at you and he's like, bleed for me now and bleed for me later. As you get the total ookiness.
And does rage also increase armor? No?
Nope.
Okay, good, remember.
And he's going to yell an insult to the sleeping bears here, and they just don't get it. Oh, he did not move. As he's really hoping to keep Ragna. He's fallen in love already. Okay, and this guy is gonna go ahead and he's gonna go ahead and move here so he can see the wizard who put his people to sleep. And he's gonna throw his last javelin at you. So will a damn 24 hit.
Jesus Christ.
Will a shield help? I don't think it will. What am I? 14 plus shields plus 5, right? So yeah, no, that's not gonna help. So I won't bonus action that.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess.
As he javelins you for 6 points of damage, and you see him kind of whip his axe out afterwards. He's just like totally going to be coming after you with his axe. Or the Barbarian. He's not quite sure. He looks like she's cut down already, so he's just like, I don't need to worry about her. I got to worry about the magic user.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the goblin with the broken crossbow and the other one with their butt sticking up, we'll take care of those later. They're goblins. They're mostly harmless.
So yeah, I'm down to 3 hit points.
Okay, so Nyx, what are you gonna do?
Fuck.
You are totally hiding from concealment here.
Yeah, I know. What can Bork do? Let me look at this.
You probably don't want to send Bork jumping out of the wagon.
No, they'll kill him. I love him.
Your bow would be a good thing, I'm just saying.
Okay, I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna try.
These two guys are asleep, and these two guys are awake. Our Hobgoblin's bleeding from javelins. Our Barbarian is bleeding from axe marks. Axe
trying
marks
to figure
the
out
spot.
who I should hit, because I don't see any
When you gang up
advantage.
on Regina and use your axes, that turns her into axe body spray.
Wow.
That's terrible. Wow. I'm gonna hit this guy.
You went there.
Wait. I'm gonna hit that
It's
guy.
11 o'clock at night. Of course I went there. Okay, so the one that's attacking Ragna?
Yeah, because technically that would mean we're flanking him, right?
No.
No? Okay. That means
Yeah,
I'd have to get closer, wouldn't I?
If you were totally a
Mhm.
rogue, you could get advantage, but you're not a rogue.
Okay, I'm not.
Flanking,
okay.
you have to be right here behind him.
No, I don't want to do that. I will die. I am small and squishy.
Okay, so what you gonna do? Okay, so you fire an arrow off, but you're 9. He kind of like sees you coming up with the bow and does this cool warrior badass axe spin where your arrow just goes ka-ching off the axe. Yeah.
Gonna do this because the way this fight is going. Oh, for once.
Okay, so you basically dive behind the cover and you stealth because if you would have had stealth before, you would have totally gotten that 19, which would have hit him. So you were diving back below going, oh shit, he saw me. Okay, so anything special Tarkin's doing?
Yeah. There is. He is going to He's going to fly up over to here.
Caw.
And he is going to he's going to do that, and then he's going to, I got him.
Mimicry, okay. So you want an insight check, okay.
So trying to distract or something, the guys, I think.
So he rolls an 11 on his insight check, which is 1 over what was needed for the I got him! Caw! As he just kind of glances over his shoulder like there's a talking bird. That might be worth some coin!
And that's a good place to wrap it up there.
Thank you for listening to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition, a member of the Creative Play and Podcast Network. Please follow us on Patreon at patreon.com/CPPN to never miss a show or stream.
Hello, this is Eric.
And Wendy Strock with Stone Valley Hobby and Games.
We sell board games, card games, role-playing games, and supplies. We have thousands of Magic the Gathering cards available, carry Kickstarter products, and work with veteran-owned small businesses to bring you our own line of products.
We are a small business retailer, but we offer competitive prices, a loyalty system, and free shipping on orders over $100.
As a military veteran myself, I'm a strong supporter of our armed forces, their families, and contractors out there doing the hard job. So any order from an AA, AE, or EP address will be shipped absolutely free.
Remember, StoneValleyGames.com, where we take your leisure seriously.